were put in place. And over the last 70 years, Charlotte has been fortunate to have almost successive years throughout that period of positive job growth. Hard work, innovation, and collaboration not only helped Charlotte during the most difficult economic crisis in the last century, it also helped Charlotte during the Civil Rights Movement. While cities across the South faltered in opening restaurants and public accommodations, 7 white business leaders and 7 African American leaders worked quietly and effectively to break down those barriers here. Those leaders understood the power of pulling together for the common good. Now, Charlotte has experienced another boom over the last 20 years. Success has felt comfortable, perhaps even easy. We've been fortunate to have hard-driving, community-minded corporate leaders who work to dominate their fields while building up Charlotte. We've also had great public sector leaders, such as the late Mayor John Belk and former Mayor Harvey Gantt, who insisted on making hard but important decisions that would promote economic growth over the long term. We are grateful to them. During the last 20 years, however, the new challenges and new opportunities have begun to emerge. And around Charlotte, people are asking the basic same questions. How do we better diversify Charlotte's economy? How do we protect our families from crime? How do we address our need to improve our city's infrastructure? How do we make progress when so many of the solutions involve federal and state help? How do we ensure that every child in this community has a chance to succeed? Well, I say the secret to our future is really in our past. Our capacity to envision the possibilities for Charlotte and the responsibility we all take to work hard to promote innovation and collaborate to achieve it. Now, I know the odds of my standing here today and announcing my candidacy for mayor might seem unlikely, but I grew up in a community that would not let me fail. Through quiet determination, my family and my community, I'm here. Through quiet determination of past leaders, Charlotte is here. Through our collective determination, we will not let Charlotte down. We will not let Charlotte down. You know, one of the results of a well-lived life is that the lessons you teach survive you. And I learned such a lesson from my grandfather. During my first campaign, I met one of his former students who told me this story. While my grandfather was a high school principal, this student received a college admissions letter. He had no money to pay for college, and no one in his family could help him. My grandfather helped him fill out an application for scholarships and loans, and within weeks, this student had money committed, but he still had a problem. He had to get to Raleigh to sign the paperwork, and he had no way to get there. So he went to my grandfather's office, and without hesitation, my grandfather gave him the keys to his car. When I think about what I want the city of Charlotte to do for you, my grandfather, through the eloquence of his example, makes it clear. If you want to succeed, we must work together to unleash your capacity to achieve it. That's what I've been trying to do since I was first elected. And as your mayor, I will work hard to create the building blocks for your future success. Collectively, we have a whole lot of work to do. You know, here at West Charlotte, my former cross-country coach, James Lovett, used to make us train for competition by running up hills. It was tough. But he told us that it was on those tough uphill climbs where you had the best chance to pass the other runner. And you know what? He was right. Charlotte faces a tough uphill climb to restore our prosperity and to grow jobs and to put our community back to work. We all have to do our part. Government officials, business leaders, community activists, neighbors, teachers, parents, children. We've got to take responsibility for ourselves, for our neighborhoods, for our families, and for our city. So whether you live in Ballantyne, Plaza Midwood, Highland Creek, Windsor Park, Coventry Woods, Dorada, Hidden Valley, Lincoln Heights, or any neighborhood in this city, I ask you to join me on this journey. Whether you are a business executive, a teacher, a custodian, a small business owner, or a laid-off worker, I ask you to join me in continuing the brilliant story of Charlotte. With leadership that empowers you and gives you the tools to realize your dreams, we will grow jobs, we will build businesses, and we will stand taller than ever as a community. We're standing here at West Charlotte, the home of the Lions. And we as a community will persist until we succeed, because we were not brought into this world in defeat, nor does defeatism run or course the blood of our ancestors. We are not sheep waiting to be prodded by some distant shepherd. We're lions, and we don't want to know the sheep, because the slaughterhouse of failure is not our destiny, and we will persist until we succeed. Thank you very much. I look forward to running with you. Thank you.